Bad things, fine as hell, thick as fuck, oh my god, that's my baby, Caroline.
Hello everyone, what's good, what's poppin'? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Caroline and welcome to a fun, riveting, exciting start to finish wig install tutorial. This one is definitely fun, riveting, exciting because we'll be trying something new. No laying down of lace today because even me, I'm getting tired of everyday wig installs. That's why in today's video we're going to be trying out some clip-ins. These clip-ins were sent to me from Curlsqueen hair company. This is their light Yaki. They sent me the clip-ins in 24 inches. You have the option to pick different like densities of how thick you want the hair. I got the thickest, which is 294. Just tell you, these clip-ins are very thick. You do get about 7 to 9 clips, but it doesn't matter because the clips, each one itself is very full, enough to have a very full look. How I chose to apply these clip-ins is I would say the non-traditional lazy girl way. Installing these clip-ins the traditional way where you pull out hair and blend all your hair with the clip-ins. I tried to go for the faux sew-in route, but also a little bit lazier than that. So that's exactly what I did. So first I went ahead and just parted and sectioned what's going to be used for blending and leave out and what is going to be kind of underneath the clip-ins. That makes sense. To make this a lot easier for myself, I already went off camera and parted out my hair and how I wanted the side part to fall. So that way all I have to do is just kind of carve out how much hair I want to use to cover the hair, like the tracks if this was a sew-in or a quick weave, and then how much hair I'm going to use to be my leave out on top. Fun fact, I've never done a sew-in or a quick weave, but I feel like this is kind of like giving me practice on when it comes to sectioning out the hair for those, because I'm learning with a side part, you got to be really strategic on how much hair you want to take out and leave. So here's me just kind of like making sure I have enough hair to flip over later to cover up the tracks and to make the part right. I also made sure to section out enough hair for my leave out because I knew I'm going to be placing some tracks in between my hair, kind of going back into the traditional way, but I'll explain that later. So don't be shy to take out as much hair as you need so you can perfectly get the part right later on when it's time for blending. Got the main leave out portion all sectioned out. I went ahead and started carving out some hair that I'm going to use for leave out on my sides. I like to have my edges out and have the perimeter in the front, so that way it just gives a more seamless, natural look in case the wind blows, or if I want to like just tuck my hair behind my ears, I just like to have the hair in the front out. Some people also like take the hair in the back of your head out, but like I said, I'm trying to keep this simple and easy, lazy girl friendly, so bringing out the front was all I really needed. Now that I've made my leave out sections, everything that's not going to be part of the leave out is going to be tucked into a nice little low ponytail that I smooth and brush back so it can be nice and flat, and I go ahead and just braid the ends of the hair and tuck the ends underneath. Essentially just kind of creating a low braided bun in the back of my head. I could go ahead and just braid down the hair that you're not using for leave out, but I chose this method one because it's easier, faster, aka lazy girl approved, and this way I could still kind of play with how much hair I wanted and needed to bring out. If I want to bring out more hair, it's more easier than if it's braided down. I can't like easily bring out the hair from the part, so this way it's more beginner friendly in my opinion. Applying the clips was honestly the most simplest part of the install. So what I went ahead is I started off with the bigger wefts, which are like the 4 clips. You get 4 clips, 3 clips, and 2 clip wefts. The biggest ones are the 4 clips, and I use those in the back section. And I just go from ear to ear on the back. And what I like about these clips, that even though there's not a lot of them, each clip is very thick, so I don't have to worry about placing everything too tight or too close together because it's still going to give a very full look. So I just went ahead and used all 3 of the 4 clip wefts on the back. Now as we get towards the sides, it's time to be more strategic with our placement. So I just go ahead and start for the side where the side part falls to stack them more diagonally, like kind of laying it across my head like this versus going from ear to ear that I was doing for the back. This way the hair kind of just falls better across my face and doesn't look somehow. I feel like it just lays more pleasing to me than going side to side. So I placed this 3 clip going diagonally this way, and then go another 3 clip going again diagonally right across. For the top section, especially going to be doing a side part, even if you're doing a middle part, you're going to have to play a lot more with the track placement and see what works best for you. If you need a 3-clip, a 2-clip, I even went ahead and cut some 2 clips in half to make individual 1-clip tracks. Don't be shy to like kind of make the hair custom to what you need it to be. Back to the other side, I don't like adding too much hair on this side. I don't want to be too thick and too bulky. So I just went ahead and added another little 2-clip up there where I feel like I could fit it. Went ahead and placed another 2-clip track going straight across this way right onto where the hair is parted, and this is when I kind of start doing more of a little finessing with the hair. I found that it was a lot, the hair just lays a lot more naturally whenever I did place a little bit of tracks in between the leave out. So here I am just taking out the leave out and folding some hair over and then placing a track right there in between, also going at an angle. This way I think it just kind of like blends and falls more, and since my hair on the top is really short and I'm going for like a long side part look, placing it in between the tracks gives a more effortless blend from the long to short lengths of my hair. This is why I was saying earlier, don't be too shy with how much hair you pull out for your leave out, because I knew I was going to need a little extra hair to be able to place these tracks in between. So this way is kind of like the traditional way of using clip-ins. So I kind of just save that type of technique for towards the top. I go ahead and do the same thing on the hair on the other side. I kind of just part that leave out a little bit because obviously it's a bit too thick to just let it blend like this. So I part it again in half and placed a little 1 clip. Like I was telling you guys earlier, I cut my 2 clips into singular clips. So I use that 1 clip right there and place it as close as I can to my edges, but not really on my edges because my edges are too thin to properly cover the hair if it's folded over. But that's really it for the clip placement. It was super easy, really. It gets a bit more difficult towards the top. You start doing geometry and math up there, but it's really easy to kind of just unclip and clip and place things and move it around to find like what fits your head and your style perfectly. Once I feel like I got the desired look and flow of the hair, it was time to do the blending part. Now blending, you guys, let me just say, disclaimer, I'm still very new to the whole blending of your natural hair. If you want me to tell you how to melt your wig, lay your lace, I got you. But how to like blend straight hair with weave, we're still working on that. So give me grace, okay? But here are some things that I was trying to get my hair to blend. First, I tried using this Silk in a Mist spray that I use all the time to straighten my natural hair. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that did not work out too well. First of all, I realized just how hot my hot tools are because I forgot that this is not a lace. This is my scalp. And the steam that came from that flat iron plus the Silk in a Mist, whew, I wanted to jump out of the chair. It did manage to get the hair a little bit straight and flat, but I feel like it didn't straighten the hair to my best of my abilities. So I went ahead and used my Revlon one-step blow dryer to kind of help just blow dry the hair and my hair together. Essentially helps smoothen and flatten the hair a lot more, and I feel like this actually worked really well. So I did this, blew dry the hair, and I could start to see the style really come together. I'm not gonna lie, I was really impressed with myself because this is my first time actually really doing something like this. I've always wanted to do a sew-in, a quick weave, but I was always too scared, too shy, because I don't know, trying new hairstyles really intimidates me. Just trying new things intimidates me. So I was really just happy that I went ahead and did something different. So trust and believe, side part, sew-ins, and quick weave videos will be coming soon because this was really just motivating me. Now into the baby hairs. Something new also was I used Got2b to actually lay down my baby hairs because I wanted something that was very light because I don't want to use edge control or gel because I didn't want it to start, one, curling the hair back up, and I didn't want the hair to look heavy, and I feel like edge control and gel does do that. So a little Got2b just did exactly what it needed to do. I will note my hair is more transitioning than it is fully natural, so that's why I feel like the Got2b was able to really like lay the hair a lot easier because I had like my regular natural edges. I feel like they would be a little bit too coarse to get laid down with Got2b, but I feel like if you straighten the hair and then spray your Got2b, if you have natural hair, it will be able to like lay it down flat. Okay, get into it. I was just so happy that I could recreate my favorite swoop side part look I do my wigs, but with my own hair. Like, it's giving natural forehead, okay? It's so funny, while filming this, I wasn't really feeling the look too much, maybe because I was just kind of like, I don't know, not wearing a wig sometimes or just having my real hair out is still very much new to me. I haven't done that since high school, really. So I just wasn't thinking that this was going to look right or look good, but it actually looks really good now that I'm editing and talking back to you guys. But anyways, back to what I can actually do now in my comfort zone, which is the styling of the hair. So I just went ahead and kept it really simple. I did some blunt cuts on the end so everything can be nice and even and thick at the end. The hair itself was very thick and full, but just like, you know, y'all know me and you don't know me, I love a thick look at my ends. And I went ahead and started doing some light layers, not too much though, because these are clip-ins, so when you take the clips out, sometimes if you want to put it back, you'll have different lengths and not know where the lengths go. So I just did some light layering. I just couldn't not do any layers because I just love adding layers to frame my face. As far as the styling itself, I just did some bumped in ends with my round brush and my flat iron to give the hair some personality. And that was really it for the overall look. The rest of the clips is just me trying to go back and forth between getting the hair more flatter and just, I don't know, being very finicky with my hair. Y'all know I'm a perfectionist. So I just kept trying to get the hair to be much flatter on top. But honestly, I felt like it, now that I'm looking back at it, it was just fine the way it was. I feel like having a little bit of texture on top makes the hair just look a lot more natural. I would say a note is I would probably get a coarser texture. I requested the light Yaki because I knew my hair was in the transitioning state, so I felt like it was going to blend better with the light Yaki, but I feel like my hair would blend a lot better with the regular Yaki texture because it has more coarseness in it. But overall, I think it still worked for what it was. I feel like if you have like freshly relaxed hair, then you'll probably have a better time with the light Yaki because it's super fine. Not super fine, but it's more on the less coarser side of the Yaki kinky straight textures. But yeah, that is it for our final look. It's super cute. Like, it was really just, I was feeling this look. In the moment, I wasn't feeling it, but now that I'm editing my clips, I'm definitely feeling it. And I definitely will be doing a lot more leave out type of looks like this because probably next time I'm going to add some curls to the hair. Definitely will be trying some quick weaves, some sew-ins. But overall, for this hairstyle, I've been wearing it for about a week so far. I think it's a great little everyday clip on and go because adding the clips once you figure out what you need for your head is really super fast and honestly very convenient. I did like the quality of the clip-ins themselves. Like, they're able to hold a bit of curl. I haven't like done full-on curls on them, so maybe when I do another like sponsorship with them, I will try curling them to let you guys know. But so far, it's been about a week and a half of me wearing this style consistently, and the clip-ins have held on pretty well. Not too much shedding. You do get some strands here and there, but it's very thick and full, which I like. Literally, y'all saw it's just 7 to 9 clips, and it's giving a full head of hair, full 3 bundles sew-in. Let me stop yapping you guys' ear off. Y'all get the gist. So with that said, I hope to see you guys in another one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And cheers to trying out new hairstyles. And peace out, Girl Scouts. Goodbye.